10-1. All right, so Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator for Detroit, now the head coach for Chicago. Chicago lost on Monday Night Football to Minnesota. That guy's offense stinks because the other guy's gone. Or maybe the guys at Honolulu Blue are what make this offense tick. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown. What a game for St. Brown. He had 9 for 115. David Montgomery plows into the end zone, and it's 14-7 Detroit. Under 10 to go in the second. Second and 32, not ideal. Caleb Williams scrambling. Airmails Olamide Zaccheaus. Kirby Joseph, a gorgeous diving interception. 5 minutes to play in the half. Goff finds Brock Wright. Another touchdown. Lions had 500-plus yards of offense. Williams, nice play design. There's the arm talent and the ability to ad-lib. Rome Odunze had 2 touchdowns, 7 catches, a $128. Right before the end of the half, Isaac Tisslaw, an amazing one-handed grab. Now, they were out of timeouts, and the clock ran out, but then they took a look, and they're like, no, he's down, and that means that there's enough time to do this. Another touchdown to St. Brown. It's 28-14, and, buddy, we're not done. 3rd and 8, Jamison Williams. This dude is the definition of a home run hitter. 2 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. St. Brown again. Another touchdown. They're not done yet. Ensuing Bears drive. Caleb Williams brought down by Aiden Hutchinson, his first sack since that injury derailed his season last year. They're thrilled to see him back. Going for it on 4th down in the 4th. It's St. Brown again. 5 tutters for Goff. Dan Campbell, what would you like to say, sir?
There's always going to be this, we don't have the rhythm offensively because we lost Ben. I've said this all along, man. This train keeps rolling, man.
We felt like we've been, betrayed from the staff to the players. And, we love Ben. We still love Ben. He's a great, coach. He's a great mastermind. But, yeah, it was time to get out there.
Anytime you lose a game like that, man, it's a kick in the teeth. Nothing about that feels good. They're hurt, It stinks. They're just as disappointed as the coaching staff is, and we're committed to getting this thing right.
Tim Hasselbeck back with us, and when you have 1 week to work off of, and Green Bay does what they do to Detroit, you're like, wow, Detroit stinks. It's like, no one said that, but maybe they kind of did. Well, then you see Green Bay do what it did to Washington, and you go, oh, maybe that defense is nasty. Right. And then you see Detroit do this, and it did feel rather heavily weighted in a personal way to remind that guy, hey, it's the guys wearing the uniforms. What do you make of Detroit off what you saw today?
I think Detroit's going to be fine, just fine, because they've got a quarterback who's a really good quarterback. He's taken multiple teams to a Super Bowl. He knows how to play the position. And then they've got all kinds of talent on their team. Now, will they be exactly the same? No, we talked last week about, look, they've had to change guys up front on the offensive line. That will show itself at times. Look, they lost a really good play caller. That may show itself at times. But I think part of what was happening, Scott, was everything was, oh, Ben's gone. Like, you could just hear it in how Dan Campbell talked about it, how David Montgomery was talking about it, where it was like, oh, he's gone. You guys aren't going to be any good now. Like, listen, there's pride and ego, in that, Lions locker room. Like, there's no question that throwing the ball when they were throwing the ball, like a statement was being made.
As a guy that played the position, and you should be flattered here, because I asked Troy Aikman this the other day, and I'm asking you this. So
good company, thank you.
Well, I mean,
sorry, Troy.
I didn't play quarterback in the NFL. You did, and so did Troy. When it comes to Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson, in terms of I have a scheme and I have an idea of how I want to call plays, but I have a quarterback that might have a skill set. Maybe it fits what I want to do. Maybe I need to cater what I call to your skill set. How do you think that needs to go to work in Chicago? Is it
I think the way that it always needs to go, and doesn't matter if it's Caleb Williams, Ben Roethlisberger, Michael Vick, whoever it is, you have to play in structure first, period. I believe that that's what you have to do. You have to learn how to play in structure first, the way that it's designed to play. Then once you become a master of that, once you can do that, then you can go backyard football it. Then you can do that. But if you are trying to do it all the time because you don't trust the structure of the offense, then I don't think it's possible to have sustained success at the position. I don't. And as I'm talking, thinking of an example of somebody that had that, and I don't know that there is one.
And I don't sound alarms and whistles and bells about Williams can't do it in Chicago, because people are saying that Detroit couldn't do it a week ago, look like fools today because they just hung 52 and 500 yards. But Williams has now, it's a protracted losing streak, right? And you lose at home and you let the league get away. You've now lost a couple of games in a row within your division. And it has been struggle at times. I just am interested in, like, what do you need to see from him to feel like, all right, this guy that people thought, man, can't miss. Chicago clearly thought that, to feel like you're getting progress.
Yeah, I think there was evidence some in the game. Like, as I kind of take notes through the game, there was first down plays where it was right off of one hitch, throw the ball to the flat. Okay, now it's 2nd and 7. Like, I think you want to see that type of stuff because, like, not every series do you need to make the highlight play. You don't, Sometimes it's okay for the ball to come out on time in rhythm. It gives your offensive line confidence because they know that the ball is coming out. You stay on schedule, and then you don't have the negative plays that can come when you start to try to create and do too much.
And on a day when your defense surrenders 52, like and it's funny because we talk about Goff. He was once with the Rams, and we think about the game that when Kansas City was Kansas City at their peak, that Rams Kansas City Monday night game. That's what was required. You're like, whoever has the ball last, but like the Bears just couldn't keep up today because this Lions team's still pretty good.
Yeah, still very good.
Right. In review, Detroit still good. Chicago, let's give them some runway. Tim, appreciate you being here as always. We'll see you.
First game ball, first win. Hell of a coach. We got your back, man. We love you, brother. Hey, we celebrate cool when we win. So when I say this, you say, yeah! Here we go. Turpin Dak got a touchdown. Yeah. Javante got a touchdown. Yeah. Miles Sanders got a touchdown. Yeah. Woo! Pickett Dak got a touchdown. Yeah. 51-yard field goal. Yeah. 44-yard field.